I šta ima ljudi, dobrodošli ponovo u Slede Princes. Znači, zadnji put smo stali ovdje tu. Prošli smo treći chapter Fury. I onda smo došli do nekakvog stvorenja što je uzelo, kaj ima jako puno ruka. I rekli su da treba donositi što više princeza k njoj. I ona ih zove perspektive. I sad smo opet na prvom chapteru. Ok. Vjerujem da smo već sve vidjeli. Ok, evo nas opet. Znači sada, kad smo vidjeli kakva je stvarna princeza, sad mislim da ne bi trebali uopće oklijevati, samo naprijed i slušati naratora.
The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Ok, ovo je sve isto. Idemo samo dole.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Ok. Znači, rekli smo still your nerves and step forward. Samo to, znači... da se pripremimo i da zakoračimo naprijed.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Okay, zvuči
I'm
sigurno.
probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Šta ako samo hitim nož?
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Oh, okay.
She's unarmed.
Prijetno.
If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Onda samo Slede Princes.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh.
Aha, niste očekivala.
This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Ok, znači prvog puta se nitko ne sjeća, znači kad idemo u druge chaptere, mi se sjećamo, mislim da se i ona sjeća, ako se ne varam, i narator se ne sjeća, ali ga mi mu kažemo onda. A sad kad smo baš, ovak, opet na prvom chapteru, mislim da se niko ne sjeća ničega.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Ok, Hiro sumnja da to nije to. Da, ko da nešto ima u rukavu, inače ne je bila tak sigurna, ili ako blefira. Sad ne znam. Vidjet ćemo.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
I really don't think you should do that.
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Ali onda ako smo je ubili, Zašto ovaj to govori, jel? Uspjeli smo je probiti i to je to, koliko ja vidim. Ili da uzmemo blade, ili da vidimo puls. Rekao je ovaj da ne smijemo pogledati. Sivat ću.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side.
O. Ok, nešto je mene probilo.
What was that?
Ok. Voice of the hero je glas heroja.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Ok. Znači nije mrtva.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
Ok, sviđa mi se ova poza.
What do you mean by that?
Ali, ok. Htio sam reći da nismo joj pogledali puls, ali i dalje. Sam sam uzeo ovaj. No, blade. Bodeš. Da, bodeš. Iz razloga da budemo sigurni, no. Da imamo oružje nekako.
As you fall,
Ali
she
izgleda
falls
da to
with
nije
you,
bilo dobro.
exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you.
Nisam, samo sam uzeo bodeš.
For whatever that's worth.
Psst.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ok, to bi nam trebalo biti to za prvi chapter. Izgleda. I imamo drugi chapter. The Racer. Aha.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Ok, dobro. To sam htio da dobijemo. Save. 20 save. Ok. Što smo rekli prošli put? Smo rekli ovo... Nemamo... Deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Glas od... ovoga, kako se zove? Prevarenog. Znači njemu je dosta, on već veli da vidi da je ovo prijevara i da će nas opet probiti s nečim. Jel da, probilo nas je, kad je pisalo... Ono, you feel it slice between your ribs, ja mislim. Onda je imala nekakvo oružje.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Ok, onda sad doslovno lažeš. Da, idemo mu odmah reći da znamo što se dešava. To jest da smo sigurni da ovo nije deja vu. I da se ovo već sve desilo.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. Like I said, we've just met for the first time, you and I.
Ok, sad onda jel mi vjeruje ili ne? Možda mi ono vjeruje da je bilo, ali da on nije bio tamo. Što bi moglo biti istina, možda ima više naratora, ovak i to. Onda, idemo, ajmo reći da ja govorim istinu i da se ovo već sve prije desilo, zašto te trebam slušati, zašto bi trebalo bilo što raditi. I da, sad smo je odmah ubili, tako da sad smo se opet sad tu vratili.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
We mostly listened to you. How were we supposed to know she'd spring back to life?
If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her.
Ok, dobro. Znači kaže da nismo ubili onda.
Congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right.
I ne vjeruje nam.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Pa da, nismo imali nikakvih posljedica ako smo se vratili opet na početak.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Aha, možda smo se u drugi... Možda smo se sad spawnali u drugi svijet.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Aha.
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
Ali onda nismo failali. Jel, ako smo i mi ubili, ona je ubila nas, naravno. I onda smo mi ubili nju. To jest, da, tak nekak. Znači, onda bi to trebalo biti to. Jel, gotova je. Gotovi smo i mi, ali ono. Jedno ako smo mi gotovi da se to ne uvaži.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else.
We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful, we should be fine.
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Okay. Idemo do ove kolibe.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power.
We couldn't be more on the money, but we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
Okay, ovome se ne da, ali ono,
we know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Okay. Sad su svi, ono, za da idemo protiv nje, tak da...
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Nećemo odbijat onda.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Smo rekli prošli put da je drugčija koliba.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Dajte recite neke kaj bi dokazalo da smo bili tu. Trebamo doći do nje, do nas ona treba treba nam reći. Nisi ništa rekao na ovo. Na ogledalo.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror.
Okay.
There isn't.
To je opet isto.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
Samo još nismo imali njega. Da vidim šta bi on rekao za ogledalo. Ok, ali idemo prema ogledalu.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall.
To je
Isn't
isto.
much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Da. I evo tu.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. It was there a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Ok, njemu se to ne sviđa. Još jedna stvar koja nas vara ovdje. Uzmi naravno
You
blade.
take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Ok. On je sad isto za da ju ubijemo. Mislim, vjerojatno je bili od početka.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Ok, čuje se nekakvi metal dole da škripi, ali to bi mogli biti lanci.
That's right. Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
Da, to sam točno sad, upravo sad rekao.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Ok.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Da.
Yeah. She thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
Ok. Ovi kažu da neke nije u redu s njezinim glasom.
As you descend the final
se čuje?
step, the form of
Oh,
the
normalno
princess
je.
comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Zvuči kao umjetna inteligencija malo.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
Da.
If she sounds threatening,
Vidi
it's
se da nas
because her
hoće
mask
prevariti.
is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Ok. To smo rekli da ja hoćem pitati, jel znaš što se desilo zadnji put? Evo ga.
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that. But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
Ok, znači 100% znam. Točno je rekla ono što se desilo. I onda... da se to desilo, ja bi se toga sjetila, ali se ne sjećam.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen.
Stvarno?
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Ali to je točno to što se desilo, znači sjećaš se.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again? I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Ok.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count.
Kako glavu sam vidnula prema tamo.
Do you hear how deranged you sound right now?
please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
Ok, što ćeš napraviti ako te pustimo?
All sorts of things, which is why I think that's a great idea. I would love to not be chained up down here. Being chained up is so boring, and I crave fresh and new activities to broaden my horizons.
Please don't let her out of here. Believe it or not, I think I'm actually with him on this.
Da.
Okay, but what if all of this is just a misunderstanding? There has to be room for this to be a misunderstanding.
Dobro, Hiro. Ne. Ovo je čista laž. Rekao da bi radila razne razne stvari i to. I onda kao probijanje i rezanje i ubijanje nekog.
Yes, I mean, maybe. I've never done any of those things, but there is something alluring about the sound of it.
Ok, kaže da hoće nešto tako raditi.
I think it would also be fun to do other activities like look at a bird or touch a tree.
Okay.
Okay, now listen. You're not actually buying this, are you?
Mislim da nije, mislim da nešto drugo hoće reći.
Yes, I would like to look at a bird.
Ok. Kaže da i druge stvari bih htjela raditi kao dirnuti drvo ili gledati pticu. I onda heroj, slušajte me, onda kaj vjeruješ? Da slušaj. Ja bih htio gledati pticu.
You can look at a bird later.
Kasnije ćeš gledati
pticu. If we look
pticu.
at a bird now, we wouldn't have to be here.
Da sad gledamo ptice, ne bi trebalo biti ovdje.
He has a point.
Upravo je.
Just make a decision already.
Ok, dobro. Ako se približimo, opet ćeš me probati, zar ne?
What? No, I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason. And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to not stabbing distance to help me.
Okay.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
Da.
She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
A Zaki nas ne bi,
You know who
može nas
is
probiti.
armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job. But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Ali ako je se približimo, moramo ju probiti da je se približimo i ako ju se približimo i dalje nas može probiti. Tako da nisam siguran. Znam da imaš nož, pustit ću te vam ako ga hitiš. Ne, nećemo to napraviti. Ubili smo jedni druge zadnji put, ne bi to htio ponoviti.
But if we killed each other, then why are we here, right now? Both of us normal and unstabbed.
Zašto smo onda ovdje normalni i neprobijeni? Ne znam. Zanima me što će reći za ovo. Ok. Saveaj. Pa onda ako nekaj će poći po krivu, možemo loadat.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
Iza leđa, zaki držiš ruke iza leđa.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Da, bilo bi baš smiješno od mene kad bi te prerezala i gledala Tjurkane. Zašto bi te probala do smrti? Nemam razlog za to. Ali, okej, ovo je čak u stvari dobra ideja. Jer onda možda je natjeramo nekak da hiti nož
Okay,
i onda je
I could
možemo
have
probiti.
sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Daj šuti, znam da je. Okej, dokaži da nemaš nož.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you. But I don't have one, so I can't.
Okej. To je
The
jako...
princess smiles as she
Oh.
pulls her hands from behind her back.
Okej, čudno.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Okej, da nema ništa s čim bi mogla probit. Govori. A što ako držiš negdje na tajnom mjestu, a?
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret.
Nikad ne bi, sakrila nešto oštro na neko tajno mjesto.
Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me only. They have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
O, smo nešto napravili?
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
Okej. Ništa nije sakriveno
I'm
tamo.
inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious. Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
Da, negdje nešto mora biti. Volio bi ti vjerovati, ali si mi jako sumnjiva. Sad. Da vidim je li to dobro?
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh?
Okej, da je to okretno od mene što ju sudim samo ovako. Da kao, kako bi se tebi sviđalo da ja to napravim.
Silly little bird face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. Thinks he can tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me.
What the fuck? Smiješni mali pticoglavi mi kaže, misle da je ozbiljan i dođe ovdje i ne znam ništa, kaže mi da se riješim svih noža koje imam, ali nemam niti jedan, dok on maše s jednim ispred mene.
I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
Da ti se sviđa to, aha, klarim se da ti se ne sviđa što ti sudim bez ikakvog razloga.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her? We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance.
Okej, da, još trebamo skušati kako ćemo ju probiti, jer nemamo nikakvog načina da znamo što će se
Oh,
desiti
I'm
kao
sorry.
što
Do you
ti
think
imaš.
I'm in a position of luxury right now?
Aha, ti nisi na sigurno, ti si tu s nama skupa u meni v glavi.
You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk.
Tvoj svijet, znači ti si
And maybe
napraviš.
you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No, I have my dignity.
Okej,
Fine, and we'll continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
što ako samo pričamo, nemamo ključ, niko ne treba umrijeti. Okej, mislim da ovo pričanje ne ide nigdje nikud. Okej, idemo još samo se riješiti. Jel, ovo čisto ne ide nigdje, tako da, ajmo.
The princess falls silent,
možemo i
her
vjerovat.
smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
Ovo je tako creepy, čovječe.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second.
Ok,
But
ćemo
your
dobiti da je
focus is
probijemo.
broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Ok, s čim nas je probila? Trebali smo je gledati ruke. Zašto nisam dobio... Mora
Who's
biti
me?
taj gledam ruke.
Not ours, right?
Neće ništa reći. Neće
Hers
ništa
at
reći.
first,
What?
then yours.
Hee.
How? What did she even hit us with?
Da, s čim nas je
You
prerezao.
stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
A, kroz kaj?
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
Ok, znači praktički je unutra imala u nogi blade.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Tako je, totalno sr...
You're going to die now.
Da, mogu tebe probiti da ideš
With a
po
twist
smenu.
of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Pa da je, čovječ. Da smo odmah probali, bi se kaj desilo. The Arms Race, treći chapter. Super.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay.
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp. A constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal
tak
pushing
fora.
you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel dizzy.
Ok, znači teleportirali smo se do kolebe kad je počel... Kad je čitat imao crash out. I izgleda da nas je to otpeljalo do kolebe. I pobrzalo sve ovo. Heroj nije dobro.
I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Ok, sviđa mi se to kaj drugačije glasovi imaju drugačije to jest... No, kako su glasovi stvari dosta jaki, jel? Imali smo i Staborna koji nas je svaki put vraćao u život u prošli put. I sad ovaj tu nas je dopeljao do ove kolebe, ovak samo.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
Oh,
Running
hunted.
isn't an option anymore.
Glas od lovljenog.
We have to fight.
Ok, kaže da više ne možemo bježati, da se moramo boriti.
Good. It's better that way. Without a
What's the
fight,
key
no one
spawn
can
on?
win, and if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
Ok, ovo je glas od tvrdoglavog i on se pridružio iz nekog razloga.
Great. So
on se
obviously
slaže da
you've
se
already
moramo
been
boriti.
here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Ok, sad nam je povjerovao da ovo nije prvi put da smo ovdje.
Right, that's too much responsibility.
Ok, u trećem chapteru je uvijek odgledalo ispred nas. Ok, to je previše odgovornosti.
Impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
Ok,
Let's just stay focused, shall we?
to se
The
ovo ne
only
sviđa.
furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it.
Čuj,
Okay,
niti mu ne da
sure, we'll
dovrši.
take the
Niti
blade
nisam
before
ja
letting you
dobio
finish telling you it's there.
ovaj
It would
odabir.
be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Ok, da.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
Svi su za.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
Onda valjda zato pošto ima tako puno glasova i svi su sada uzmemo nož, onda valjda su oni preuzeli kontrolu
We
na taj
will
način.
win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
Ok,
That's
dobro.
a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one.
Ovo mi se sviđa ovaj Stubborn, kako se zove? Tvrdoglavi.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
Ne znam kako ćemo dole.
You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
Da, ali nema vrata,
Hey,
gleda
listen to the
ispred
door.
nas.
It's just that
Zar ne?
mirror again. There
Tako
isn't
je,
a mirror.
da.
You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Ok, ovaj čak ono kaže da bi to moglo biti trik nekakav.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Ok, ode prema glavu,
You
ili na
make your way to
izbora.
the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Ok,
You reach forward and place your hand on the
Dobro.
door to the basement. It
Znači,
creaks open.
trebalo bi ono, ovaj nam je rekao da samo ignoriramo, ko da nema gledala, idemo samo naprijed i da vidimo gdje je ova kvaka.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
Da, nema gledala, ništa
It
novo.
was never there. Just an illusion.
Ok, ovaj lovlje nije pametan, on kuži da...
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about
To
the
nije
mirror
pravo.
before, and I care about it even less now.
Ovoga nije uopće
It's time
stiga
for
za
us to
glavu.
see her again.
Da,
Just
idemo po
stay
do nje.
focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Ok, umjesto ovih stepenica smo dobili tobogan i poskliznuli se i pali na pod. Čak su sad mi mrtvi, sad ono, everything was dark and you die. Ono već.
Your body tumbles
okay.
onto the basement floor, and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Sad smo ispred nje onak ispali ko neki nesposoban. Ono, dokuturamo se do nje dole.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Ok, da, nemamo izbora, pa se više neće praviti glupa.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Ok,
She's
znači
got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
sad nam je otvoreno rekla da da zna što se desilo zadnji put i da ovaj put se više neće praviti ko da ne znaš.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Ok,
Actually,
Slušat ćemo
does
ovoga.
survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
aha. Ok,
Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
ok, znači ti mi govoriš da je nebitno ono što se desilo prije. Ok, onda.
Your
Znači, koga
internal
briga za...
bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
Ok, nema više lanac, znači skroz je slobodna.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
Ok, dobro, možemo i to. Znači nema kosti nego baš ove...
You're going to make me
Oštrice.
walk over to you, aren't you?
Natjerit ćeš me da idem prema tebi, ha?
Shit.
Oh.
She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
Ok, ali fora mi je to dizajn. Ok, borit ćemo se protiv nje. Predat ćemo se. Flirtat ćemo s njom. Paničarit ćemo. Ako pobjedi s time da nas ubije, onda idemo i u tome da sami sebe ubijemo. Ok, sve ide su loše, idemo s nečim drugim. Meni su ovo to svi. Ok, moram. Idemo flirtati s njom. Čekaj, kaj još imamo? Ok, to da pričamo s njom, to ništa. Ovo da se predamo samo. I evo da se borimo protiv nje. Idemo ovo tu.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her.
Ok, uništit će svijet ako ju ne zaustavimo, ali moramo napraviti.
Do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
Nikome se to ne sviđa.
I'd rather not. I'm into it.
O, ok, tvrdoglavi hoće.
Can't say I mind either. If it weren't for all the cheating, I'd say she's pretty cute.
Ok, on. O, da nije varala, rekao bi da je
Can we
slatka.
flirt by fighting her, though?
Da fletamo dok se borimo s njom. Ok. Sviđa mi se kak misli ovaj tvrdoglavi. Znam da me hoćeš ubiti, ali ti je ko rekao da si predivna. Osjećam se kao da te baš dobro razumijem, romantično čak. Možda bi mogli završiti ovo na spoju, ha? A da mi kupiš večeru prije nego što me probiješ do smrti. I daj joj pogled. Moramo joj dati pogled, da.
The look.
Ali vidim niti jednu drugu opciju, samo to.
The look. We've all used it.
Ok.
Yeah, do you not know about the look?
Svi znaju što je pogled.
The look.
The look.
So we're getting serious about this.
Ok, jedino ovaj heroj ne zna ono što znači taj pogled, još onak podebljano. I ovi su ono, kak ne znaš pogled, ono, svi smo napravili pogled, barem jedan put. I ovaj kaže, pogled, onda znači da smo ozbiljni s ovim.
Flash the princess the look.
I?
And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
Ovo je genijalno.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Ok. Sviđamo joj se?
Oh, be damned, this is actually going to work, isn't it?
Ok, izgleda će radit.
Still going to kill you.
Ah.
But now we could both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
I da neću ne ubiti, ali sada svi možemo uživati u ovom romantičnom tekstu dok te ubijem.
Or not.
Da.
Oh, I like her. I like her a lot.
To do glave se to sviđa.
Blush
Ej,
still glowing
brani
in
se.
her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you.
Daj.
Ow.
Probila nas je.
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
Glas očaranog. Ovo sam da smitan. Ok. Da. Što ako malo romantike boli? Ono što je bitno je to da nas voli. Čak je sama
only
rekla.
one of us.
Ok.
I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
Čekubila nas je, nismo dobili novi chapter.
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Ooo. Čekaj malo. Ok.
Don't like that we died without us
To je ko
knowing
u
it.
ovome, kad je ovaj stalno
This
bio, no.
really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred.
Kad nas je
Are
ubila,
we still dead? Are we alive again? How are we even supposed to know the difference?
ok. Svi su zbunjeni i niko ne zna šta se
Stop
desilo.
saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Ono, možda smo umrli prije koju sekundu, ali sad smo ekstremno nemrtvi. Da.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
Jako smo nemrtvi. Koliko puta smo bili
This is
ovdje?
4.
4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
Ok, znači ovo nije novi chapter. Možda... Aha, ovo je možda kao zadnji chapter, ali...
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Ok.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
Ok, ćemo onda samo dopustiti da nas ubijat cijelo vrijeme, ako kaže da ćemo stekati ove glasove. Učimo dobiti sve glasove.
We don't need any other voices
To će biti dobro.
chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting.
Ajde.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Ok, neće se boriti. Ok.
We'll win her heart eventually.
Ovo je samo hoće nju.
Come on, show me something new.
Ok, idemo onda ovo tu. Ili da ovo tu kažem... Ili da sami sebe ubijemo. Mislim... Da, pošto se možemo vratiti puno puta... Mislim da je bitno... Idemo se ubiti, jel tako je rekao, hoće da stekamo što više ovih glasova. I... Da to napravimo, trebamo što više puta umriti. Tako da idemo ovo. Ne radi, ubijete opet i opet i opet i opet i opet i tvoja sjećanja su... Tvoja sjećanja su mogli i tvoja svijest ide iz života u život, u život i u život. I...
Then you skewer yourself.
Evo, probali smo se.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Ok, da. To što umirim ne radi ništa, ali možda ne.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Glas od buntovnika. Ok, to nije. Znači nije se ništa desilo,
Well,
ja
there's
ću
more
sve
of
nego što
us.
mislim.
Let's see if that helps.
Još jedan.
What's the point? It's all the same.
O, slomljeni se vratio. Voice of the broken. Ok,
She skewers you.
njemu naravno ono, sve je isto.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Njoj je ovo zabava.
Do you see
Dat is
that?
een secret
We
snel.
almost had her.
Aha, bili smo
That
blizu.
was luck.
But we only have to get lucky once.
Ok, rekao da je to bila sreća, ono, treba nam još malo sreće, ono, trebamo mi nju ubijeti samo jedan put.
Just panic. Flee.
Paranoičan, da pobjegnemo, kaže.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
A nam ona ne da pobjegnemo.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Ok,
Okay,
nećemo se
let's
prejati.
go again.
Opet.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what
Oh.
it feels.
Glas od hladnog se vratio.
She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Ok, to joj se sviđa. Ok, znači, mogu nam je ovaj... Kako se zove, hladni.
See? We're getting better.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one.
Ok, svi govore da je bilo dobro, čak i ona.
Let's appeal to her better nature.
Ajme zubi.
We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
Opportunist. Kako bi se to prevelo? Ok, oportunista, znači ovaj koji... kako bi se to reklo? Ono, kad vidi neku priliku, onda, ono, pokušava na sve moguće načine. Ono, pokušava nešto novo. Tak bi
She skewers you.
ja rekao.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time.
You're right. One last time, that's all we need.
Ok, još jedan put idemo.
None of this is working. Think.
Glas od
Think.
skeptičnog. Ok, onda bi to sve bilo ovo što smo mogli. Znači, no, kad je pisalo ne znamo što raditi, paničarimo, to bi bio paranoičan. Ovo kad se predamo, to bi bio broken. Ovo tu je bilo ono, let's appear to her better nature, no da pričamo s njom, da se riješimo toga. To je bilo za opportunist. I za ovoga je ono, niti jedna ideja mi se ne sviđa. Trebamo nešto drugo.
She skewers you.
Probajme opet, ok.
And then everything goes dark. And you die.
O, gotovi smo, do kraja. Chapter 4. Joj, mutually assured destruction.
You're on it. Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
Ok. Dobro, on je sve poprzal, onda već smo u kolibi. Imamo nož.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Oh, what if? Throw it out the window.
Buntovnik hoće hititi nož. Bodeš kroz prozor.
Over my dead body.
Preko mene mrtvog, kaže pod glavi.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But
I
I
da,
can't say
sad
I
ovdje
mind.
imamo sve glasove koje bi mogli imati. To ne bi bilo teško, umrli smo puno puta, ali ko da mene više uopće briga za to, kaže.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Aj. Očarani čovječ.
Sure, I can think of a better way to die.
Okay.
They're all the same, really.
How about we stop thinking about
Ovaj
horrible
hlanim
ways to
jako
die?
dobar.
I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The
Okay.
only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Kaže da ne
There
govorimo
are
ništa, jel
entirely
da
too
ćemo
many of you. How many
manifestirati
times have you been
nešto.
here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them.
Ovo je samo da nek objašnjava kaj se dešava.
Leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
I ovaj put nema ogledala.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Ne znam se niko u ovome naratoru baš tako bratl kak je sad tu očarani.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only...
It's more of a slide, we know.
Okej, dobro, sad se možemo onak bedes spustiti
Fine,
dole.
I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Okej. Sad ne bude objasnio ovaj narator ništa i skoro ne možemo ništa vidjeti.
Don't care, just want to win.
Okej, nije briga. Okej, dalje možemo
Make
vidjeti.
your way to the
Ajme,
basement,
tako
where the
hititi
princess
facu.
awaits you.
Šta mi se smiješ tako? Ovaj tu dio jako čudno izgleda. Mislim, nije da samo to gledam, ali teško je promašiti. Da tu nešto nije u redu. Okej. Evo je.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
Ajme, kako se čuje jeka.
I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Okej.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Ovo nešto nam je pripremila, vidimo.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Dobro onda, ajde. Kaži. Okay.
Are you gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
A sad hoćete da pričam?
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too.
Da, ću vidjeti što će napraviti, izgleda da ne može vidjeti sve dok im ovaj ne
I
kaže.
think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Ok, protagonista kaže da on govori sve ukupno, da bi htio čuti kako će ovaj objasniti što radi.
Okay then.
Ok, reći će nam.
Here we go. Now.
Ajde, da vidimo.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it erupts.
Ok, ubila se.
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera,
Okay.
pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room
Opet
is a
true,
skeleton
sad.
of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
O, nisam spreman.
She's gorgeous.
Absolutely divine.
Lik, šta ti se ovdje toliko sviđa?
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Ok, dobro. Izgleda ovako, izgleda perfektna žena. Tak da,
Do you
dobro.
think we can throw her out the window?
Ti mogu kroz prozor.
That looked painful.
Ok, ovo je već strašno, ako i ti kažeš da ovo izgleda bolno.
How is she still alive?
Kako to da je živa?
Still beating, that's all she needs.
Ok, znači srce je glavna stvar.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
Ništa nije pravo,
She
sve
doesn't
je
even
laž.
have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
Više nema leđa, kako ćemo je ući? Onda napati sa leđa.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Broken kaže da je ovo samo bolesna šala i da mrzi postojati
We're
uopće.
screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Šta se svi predajete? Možemo ju mi probiti. Svađaju se svi. Ok, čujem kako je govorio o You're screwed, I quit, I'm done. Čujem ovoga Smithana, kako se dere narrator. She doesn't even have a back anymore. Ok, dobro. Isprazni svoj
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Vratili smo se ovdje. Ok, sad se možda čuju utkucaje jako dobro. Pošto je sve tiho. Ok. I njega isto. Ok. Znači njega ćemo maknuti.
Something feels different about you.
Sve smo
It
maknuli.
almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Ok, onda se uzbiljala. You do not act and get through this interaction of the body moves on its sound. The princess strikes at you as you approach, but as your blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else. Oh,
You're incredible.
ok, izgleda da smo jako brzi izgleda, tak nešto. Ok, borimo se onda sada. Imamo Blade još kod sebe. There is only this dance, the ebb and flow. Ok, kod nas samo postoji ova borba sad. Sve smo i dublje u ovome. Srce ti tuče sve brže i brže. O! Otvaranje smo našli. Je to to? Yes! Ok, ali ona je nas probila, tako da... niko od nas neće preživjeti. Ali ovo je dobar kraj. Tako da... Uzela je, ok, dobro, to je to. Idemo do ogledala opet. Gdje je? Tu je. Da ne vidite kako ste umrli. Niti ćete ikada. Vrijeme je da otiđeš. Vratila su ti se sjećanja. Ok. I da vidimo. Sad ćemo ponovo opet dobiti isto, zar ne? Na rasu si. Ja sam veliki. Jej. Opet smo u The Long Quiet. Ok. Evo je.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Ok.
Whenever
Ona ima
you
više
are
sebe.
ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Ok. Kako je osjećaj ovak se promijeniti?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Ok, znači rekla je da radimo dobro. Da, što misliš o meni, jel ja sam ozlijedio ove, kaj sam ti donesel? Vessels?
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them you are a gate to something more, but they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Aha, okay.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Ok, izgledaju... Da je to ok. Dobro se prema meni, hvala ti.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Ja sam jedina stvar koju ona zna da nije ona. Koliko si se promijenila?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Ok, izgleda se malo promijenila. Što misliš o ovoj vessel?
This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart.
Probojno srce.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Ne žali ju, tamo je gdje treba biti. Ok. Što ću da ti sljedeće donesem?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers.
Ok.
And every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Nije joj bitno. Ona rekla da je zanima vidjeti što ćemo im i donesti. Koliko još treba?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Ok, samo kaže da je trebam još. Veli da sam ja oca, ti si me sada napravio u loku. Ti sad napravio u loku. Ok. Kad ovo završimo, jel znaš što ćeš napraviti? Aha, znači nemaš nikakve ove preference. Pa to mi je sad rekla. Ok. Znaš što ćeš napraviti kad smo gotovi s njim?
I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Ok, znači svaki put će se malo promijeniti. Da, ne može mi reći što će se desiti kad se promijeni.
All I want is to know myself and to know you.
Ok, onda. Sve što sad hoće je znati što je ona i što smo mi. Ok, ajde još ovo pitaj, znači nemaš nikakve.
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Aha, ja sam taj koji uvodi kroz ovo. Ok, onda. To je to. Idemo se vratiti.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Ok.
We will meet again.
Da, upoznamo se opet. I da će me čekati, ali čekat će da se vratim i to će dati vremena da malo sebi razmisli. I čekat će me sve mračno i umro si. Opet. 4-1, heroj je princeza. Ok.
You're on a
You're
path
in the woods.
in the
Da.
here.
Ok, tu ćemo sad saveat. I tu ćemo za sad stati. Onda mogli bi ovak raditi, znači tak, dio po dio, kako sam napravio prvi put, ili bi mogli ovak napraviti, znači taj cijeli dio. Tako da, recite mi kako vam se više sviđa. Do sad ćemo stati tu. Ako vam se sviđa ovaj video, lajkajte, pretplatite se na moj kanal, puno bi mi značilo. I do sljedećeg puta, vidimo se.